This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So Hawaii's offense comes on the field to open this game. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy's in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
It's a run to the left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Takes the handoff again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
To the air, it's Lewis. He pulls in the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field of this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The Blue Devils offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
QB decides to keep it here. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And the Blue Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Throws to the tight end. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And the Rainbow Warriors will crank up the tempo.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw it again. Running back has it on a screen now. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Short completion there. Second down coming up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down. Looking to throw it. Finds his target. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And stopped right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. And Duke has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Lewis. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it near the end zone. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And now the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Makes the catch. It's Hamilton. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball rolls out of bounds. It'll end up being a short gain, but no first down. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he loses the football. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Lone coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got room to run. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Important second down play coming up. quarterback still with the football. He gets loose. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the returner will be brought down. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got up to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the 2nd quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Eludes a tackle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Moves the ball to the 28. It will be 1st down. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. The Blue Devils looking to cash in this red zone trip. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second and goal for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Hamilton. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense is going backwards. Now it's third down and goal. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the defense wraps him up.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Looking deep downfield to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The Rainbow Warriors hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
And the Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Brooks. Steps out at the 16, but he'd been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. B-Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a run. Running back's got it. He shreds the tackle. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Blue Devils will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Rainbow Warriors looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Big throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made to the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Back to pass. It's Lewis. Throw to the running back in the flat. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Quarterback operating an empty set. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
fielded in the end zone. It's Brooks. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Fights through a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Pass complete. It's second down now. A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but
the pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Movement here from the tight end. Chewing clock with the running game. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Great move in the open field. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Dropping back, it's Lewis. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They continue to roll up the score.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brooks. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. They mix it up with a run. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Cross. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you want...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They call the counter play here. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He's got it on a crossing route, and the game just good enough for a 1st down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors.